So next we are going to see data driven process and decisions. So what is data driven process and decisions? Based on the data, we take decisions in the business. So usually when it comes to business, it can be related to process, it can be related to process or product, or it can be related to the sales. So based on the data, you're going to take the decision. Suppose you want to analyze the sales of 3 months. What you do, you collect the data of 3 months sales data and see which month is lower and which month is higher, and analyze what is our performance towards the customer order for the 4 months that we have got. So this is called data driven processes and decisions. So now there is an example. The example here is dimension for plus or minus 1 mm measuring. So this is the dimension that you have taken for plus or minus 1 mm, and there is some data in the below, and we are going to see how the conclusion we can make towards this data. So the first data is 4, 3, 3.1, 2.9, 4, 4.1. So now based on this data, what is the conclusion that we can give by experience? Oh, parts are measuring lower side. So this is a conclusion that we can give by experience. So what if we give the data, if we analyze the data by data driven variation? By data driven, what you say, zero point 0.1 mm undersize from 3 mm, that is LSL, and having 1.1 mm total variation. How they're telling, this is what the exact thing when you use data driven processes. So the spec is 4 plus or minus 1 mm. What is LSL? The lower limit will be 3 mm, the upper limit will be 5 mm. So if we see in this data, 0.1 mm undersize is there from LSL. So what is the lower 3? But we have measured 2.9 as well. So by data driven, by data driven, we can say 0.1 mm one part is having undersize. Then having total of 1.1 mm total variation. So what is the maximum value is 4.1 and minimum value is 2.9. So 4.9 minus 2.9, I think it's not 1.1 mm. So it is around 4.1 minus 2.9, 1.2 mm. So total we say 1.2 mm, there is a total variation. And above all, now this is 4, right? And this is 5 and this is 3. So we draw a line like this. So first is 4, then 3, then 3.1, then 2.9, then 4, then 4.1. So by seeing the graph, we can say the data is trying to tend to produce lower side, and this conclusion also we can make. Now the same way we can plot a normal line chart and see how the trend of the data is going, whether it is going positive side or whether it is going negative side consistently, or there is a more variation between upper and lower. That means more variation is there. Suppose if the data is something like this is your mean, right? If the data is something like this, so this is case 1. So what you say, the data is trying to produce mean and having a lesser variation. Say this is your 3 and this is your 4 and this is your 5. Suppose second case, if your data is like this, if your data is like this, so what we say, uh, the parts are measuring around 3.5 mm, and consistently it is producing 3.5 mm. So I'm assuming this 3.5 middle value, this is 4.5. So this is a okay process having lesser variation but towards lower side. We can work on the parameters and try to shift it to mean. That is a drawing requirement. Suppose your data is here. So what we say, there is a consistency, but it is on the process mean is 5. So there is a chance it can produce horses, right? Suppose if your data is like this, something like this. That means in these three cases, the data is consistent, having lesser variation. The fourth one is having some parts where we are producing mean as well as out of spec also. So which is a good process here? This is a good process, that which is aligning on the drawing mean. Okay, so now you got an idea what is a data driven process. So always it can be about the sales, or it can be about process parameter, it can be a product parameters, or anything. Only if you measure, you will come to know what is the actual variation is happening. Or you can, by data driven methodology, we can conclude or draw a conclusion saying that this is what is going to happen, or this is what is happening. So that is the beauty about data driven process. So if you tell things by experience, so that is okay, it gives a rough conclusion, but it is not the permanent thing. So when we say in terms of data, that is a realistic analysis that we can do on any process or product. So next we'll see defining Six Sigma.